Hi guys, welcome back to It's Just Reality, where I talk about my favorite reality TV shows, and now we're going to talk about Survivor 44. Yes, we saw the 2 hour premiere. It is finally upon us, and let me tell you, it is great. After months of excitement and promises of a great season to come, we were told that we're going to see a lot of entertainment, and we will also see a lot of gameplays and a lot of character. And talking about character, did y'all see Carolyn's introduction interview? It was wild. She Carolyn, if she continues like this, I'm looking out for her for a fun season with her antics. I think like I don't know, Carolyn, her introduction was just she didn't even know how to introduce herself. Like, girl, if you're gonna be this crazy, I'm all for it. So the first immunity competition started, and it it was going good. Everyone was doing their stuff, and then Bruce bashed his head, and you saw blood spilling. And I don't know, like the director, production saw it fit to this slow motion woozy moment when Bruce was dizzy, and then he told, I think it was Carolyn, to go ahead, and it was crazy. I was scared for Bruce, right? Because the man busted his head. So Bruce went on to continue the game while under observation by the medical team, who is going to be busy for this first day. Tell you later. So he was playing the game under observation, and I think it was the second day into the game. He had some headaches, and the medics came, and they had to send him to the hospital because it was getting scary. So unfortunately for him, his game ended, and fortunately he's okay. Bruce, we're rooting for you. Also, on the social survivor, the official, Survivor podcast, it was said that Bruce was invited to Survivor. So I guess he was invited back. So I guess we will see him in the future. Go Bruce, can't wait to see you gameplay. So Soka wins the challenge, and Ratu places second, leaving Tika in last. While celebrating their win, Soka finds the season's first new element, yes, a bird cage with what's presumably an advantage locked inside. But there was no key. Everyone was like looking for the keys, While they pondered what's inside the cage, the other two tribes successfully completed the sweat and suave task. And also, let me tell you, that coconut sweat challenge, bringing the coconuts one by one on the sand, on the beach, it was crazy. And these guys were big. And it was Brandon and Matthew. Ugh, it was grueling. It was grueling. I thought they weren't gonna make it. And did I tell you before that in the challenge, Brandon he had to get medical attention also because he was dehydrated and he couldn't finish on his team. So that was that. So that was like the second medical assistance there for the first day. It was crazy. And as if losing one player in the first episode wasn't bad enough, Matthew tries to climb a huge rock in the water and takes a nasty spill. He It was crazy. I screamed like, what were you doing, Matthew? What were you doing? So he dislocated his shoulder and slicing up his foot. It was, I don't know. I don't know what got into Matthew's head. Like, you're gonna have your teammates looking at you like, this guy's unpredictable. Like, what are you doing? I don't know, Matthew. Anyway, so back to the other members of the Ratu tribe. So Brandon and Maddie was searching for the key, and Brandon finds the key nestled like under a rock. So he tried to hide it from Maddie, but he kind of suspected that she may have already seen that he found the key and he was adding the key. Like, she was like staring at you like, it wasn't that, it was very obvious, Brandon. It was so obvious. So Brandon realizes that she saw him, so now he's forced to tell her about it, right? And since he doesn't trust her, he decided to tell the entire group. They unlocked the cage and pulled out the package, right? And the entire group was there. It's a hidden immunity idol which comes with a dummy idol. So there was a boat ride where you had Sarah, Lauren, and Matt. So they take the boat ride and Ike, and unsurprisingly have to make a decision. They must draw one package from a bag. One package is an advantage, while the other two will read lose your votes, right? That's new and a little bit scary. If they lose their votes, they have the option to try again, but if they don't get the advantage on the second try, they will lose their vote for the next two tribal councils. Ugh! I would be shaking if that happened to me, wouldn't you? So Sarah earns herself the inheritance advantage on her second try. So this will allow her to inherit all of the idols and advantages played at a tribal of her choosing, right? Matt isn't lucky. He isn't as lucky. So there you go. No vote for you for the next two tribals. So, can't vote. So Lauren, however, pulls the bank your vote advantage on her first try. It allows her to it allows her to secretly not vote at one tribal and keep the voting parchment to use as a second vote at another tribal. So we didn't see much of Claire on this episode, but we did see where she and Matthew had a little discussion while sitting out a challenge, where he learned from Claire that Matt showed his tribe a parchment that said he lost a tribal vote, and Lauren showed her a two-click glitch, nothing. She didn't have anything to show because she had something and she wasn't gonna show it to them. Oh, that's my girl. So Matthew came back and told Brandon that Lauren was trying to play them. So they were saying maybe she did get an advantage. They were wondering, and just like that, most of the tribe decided to vote her out. But remember that when Maddie and Brandon was looking for the key, Maddie tells Lauren that Brandon is the one doing all the playing. He has an idol. Maddie knows she won't be working with him because she tried to work with him when he found the key. I think he should have just gone and tried to work with her and keep it on the down low, but I don't know what Brandon was thinking. So, why not put the target on him, you know? So at the tribal council, Jamie publicly announced that she's using her shot in the dark. She says her vote won't even matter if everyone does what they say they were going to do. So, of course, Brandon got paranoid and it sets off an alarm in his head. And Lauren banks her vote while Jamie does indeed play her shot. But then Matthew revealed that he played his shot also. That means only 3 actual votes were cast. So, of course, Jeff opens the scroll thing and Matthew isn't safe at all. However, Jamie is safe, and we learned that it was the first time in 4 seasons that the shot in the dark actually works. And I was wondering, like, why were you using the shot in the dark, Jamie? Wow, Jamie's paranoid. She is paranoid. I don't know why she played it, but she did. And so Brandon got up and he plays his idol. So he's also safe. So yeah, you know where this is going. Jeff then reads the votes, and because Brandon played his idol, Maddie becomes the second person to exit the game with just 1 vote to her name. Like, did Maddie overplayed? Did she overplayed her game? I would say so. I think she could be a good strategic player if she was in the game a little bit longer. But I think she played too fast, too quick, too strong. And she basically, I would say she played herself. And she has been, well, the first to be voted out, the second to exit the game. So that was a little preview of season 44, episode 1. So I am still rooting for, I like Lauren, but I think they're gonna gun for her soon. But I like her. They didn't have much of Claire, but she's also a pick, and I think I like Helen also. But since I have 3 players that I really, really like and I'm watching, I think I'm going to put Carson in that lineup also. Carson is very smart. Very, very smart. So he's going to be there. I think I'm going to have like a top 5. So for now, for the first episode, Carson is in the top 4 with my earlier top 3 from the previous video. So that's that. And let me go back to Carolyn. Carolyn thinks that no one is talking to her. She don't know if it's in her head. Carolyn doesn't know what's going on. And I don't know, Carolyn, are you talking to people? I don't see you talking to people. So, you know what, Carolyn? I love you, girl, but you kind of great. But you are good TV, and I can't wait to see you. So that's it for this preview video. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and please subscribe to my video, share, like, and leave a comment. Thank you so much. Bye.